Good morning, everybody. We're all in our places with bright, shiny faces. It is time for commerce. Let's see. I am your chairman, Kevin Vaughn, and I'm going to be hosting our affair this morning. Mr. Clark, would you call a roll, see who's joining us? Here. Present. Camper. Mason. Here. Eaglewood. Hodges. Here. Oldcloth. Johnson. Here. Lynn. Manning. Here. Moon. Here. Powell. Howard. Here. Hart. Here. Johnson. Towns. Here. Wales. Here. Zachary. Here. Here. All righty. Thank you. Do we have, wait, I know that Chairman Moon's got a personal order, somebody he'd like to recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With us today are two of our finest county commissioners from Blount County, Mr. Steve Michaels and Nick Bright. If they'd please stand, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir. Anybody else with personal orders? And by the way, gentlemen, welcome. All right, seeing none, I look at our calendar today and our initial, Chairman Board, you running number one?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
All righty. Well, let's talk about House Bill 2187.
Motion. Thank you, Mr. Chairman Committee. House Bill 2187 is a piece of legislation that comes from the Bureau of Workers' Comp. It makes a few changes. To give you a little background, in 2013, there was a lot of reform in the workers' comp area, and we created some workers' comp courts, and with 12 trial judges and 3 appeals board judges. And most of them were set up where they were eligible for up to 3 6-year terms as a maximum, but there were a few like the appeals board judges and the chief judge that could only do a 2 6-year term. And so the Bureau thinks that it's probably good to have consistency there. So we're just changing that so that any judge that serves on the workers' comp court, they are eligible for up to 3 6-year terms. Mr. Chairman, I'll take any questions.
All righty. We do like consistency in the things that we try to cover here. Seeing no questions of the bill sponsor, we're going to call the question. All those in favor of moving House Bill 2187 onto calendar and rules, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Hearing no, any opposed? Hearing none, we're off to calendar and rules with 2187. Representative Hodges, did you have, I saw you, I was a little bit late on the draw. Sometimes when I wear my cheaters, I have a difficult time seeing beyond my normal place here, so.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And just me and Speaker Johnson just wanted to welcome Jeff Bryan, our highway supervisor from Montgomery County, and Joe Smith, one of our county commissioners.
All righty. Welcome to you, gentlemen. And we're going to get right back to today's menu. Of the aforementioned Speaker Johnson, I believe you're going to talk to us about House Bill 2126.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, or Mr. Chairman. Sorry, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 2126 would allow nonprofit electric co-ops to have their meetings via modern technology. As you all know, last year we passed a bill allowing for-profit companies to do this. So this would just allow the nonprofit electric co-ops to do it.
All righty. And let's get you in the proper posture. Was there a motion? Now we're good to go. Do we have any questions for the speaker? Question on the bill. Oh, I have a question called. All those in favor of House Bill 2126, it moving on to calendar and rules, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none. Speaker, you're off to calendar and rules with 2126. And we have, today is just one of those days that we don't see very often. It is only going to be us presenting bills to ourselves. How about that? Is that something? I just noticed that. Continuing with the theme, Chairman Hazelwood, House Bill 2047.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And truly continuing with the same theme as Speaker Johnson, this bill would simply allow not-for-profits the same latitude and to have remote meetings, the same restrictions and rules that we put in place last session for-profit corporations would apply to
Seeing none, we're going to call for a vote on House Bill 2047. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, 2047 is on to calendar and rules. Representative Jernigan approached me about House Bill 1698, requested it be rolled 1 week, which it's a pity because we were going to have a blast with that one. Thank you. Tip your waiters and waitresses. Rolled a week. Representative Alexander, 1958.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, committee. Interesting enough, they numbered this bill 1958. Somebody must have looked at my age on my birth certificate, but anyway, that's the year I was born. This bill is brought to us by Tennessee Realtors. And basically, what it does, it seeks to remove the requirement from synchronous education courses for real estate license to be certified by Arillo when the Tennessee Real Estate Commission can certify it themselves.
All righty, so this should make it easier for me to get my continuing education hours, hopefully.
It should.
Outstanding. I like that. Anybody else have any questions for the bill sponsor? Seeing none, we're going to ask for a vote on House Bill 1958. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, 1958 is off to calendar and rules.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you.
I believe we're going to roll 2103 1 week. Representative Alexander, is that?
That is correct.
All righty. We are going to roll 2103. Will be calendared next week. Just a minor little bit of wordsmithing to be done on it, and we will be right back here next week, same time, same place, same channel. And ending up today's tour de force by our own membership is going to be Chairman Boyd with House Bill 2304.
Mr. Chairman, actually, I'd like to roll this 1 week. At the last minute, the Department of Financial Institutions had some language they wanted to offer up as an amendment, so I'm going to roll that a week to give them a chance to provide that, Mr. Chairman.
I think if that's what they want, then I think you've done a good thing for them by rolling it, rolled 1 week. Anybody else got anything? I feel like we've gathered here today. We've handled the people's business in a judicious manner. We are moved for adjournment. We're going to adjourn.